Testing, testing, testing. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Testing, testing. Shalom, shalom. To start this lesson, we want to begin by giving our praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Machak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. See, we say shalom and also shalom to a few sisters that believe and listen as well. And once again, a hearty shalom and double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, who we learned this truth from. All right, we're the brothers. Shalom, shalom. We're the brothers from the Great Millstone Miami camp. I'm the brother of War, and with me
Brother Washapar.
all right, and we come back with another lesson, all right, for the series. All right, message for us young brothers. This is episode 32. And the title of this episode, all right, the title of this lesson is going to be having an unbelieving wife, having an unbelieving husband or wife. All right, how to deal with it. Okay, how to deal with it according to the scriptures. How to move, uh, how to move according to the scriptures. All right, because you do have brothers, all right, certain brothers that have women that don't believe. All right, you got brothers that believe, but their wife may not believe. Okay, you have women that have husbands. All right, the wife may believe, may be a believer, but the husband isn't a believer. All right? But the scriptures tell you how to deal with it. The scriptures tell you how to move. All right, if you're put in a situation like that. Okay, and where we're gonna get into it is really in the book of First Corinthians, the seventh chapter. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna jump around in that chapter and bring out some edification. All right, concerning you know the title of the lesson, having an unbelieving husband or wife. Because certain brothers and certain sisters are currently in this situation, all right, were in the past in this situation, okay, or in the future, you may get into the situation, but you'll know how to deal, okay? You'll know how to deal, you know how to move about it. All right, so, you know, we're just gonna get right into it. Ain't really worth a long intro. All right, the title speaks for itself, and hey, unbelieving husband or wife, how to deal with it. And we're going to prove it through the scriptures. And Lord willing, this be edifying to hope for elect. This is First Corinthians 7. It says teaching of marriage. All right. We're going to just start from the top and we're just going to, we're going to jump around in this. You got it up.
Khan, this is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 1. It says, Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman.
Mm-hmm. And
Never,
what Apostle Paul is talking about, Apostle Paul would rather, like, it's going to explain later on, like, Apostle Paul would rather us be like him, all right, being to himself, okay, being to himself, not having a wife, like they'll say in the world, being celibate, all right, being, to yourself. And once again, you got it.
First Corinthians 7 and 2, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband.
Right, to escape and to avoid fornication, all right, commit adultery and going to fuck off. Hey, let every man have a wife and let every woman have a husband. All right, it's better that way. If you burn, which is going to explain later on, is like it's going to tell you if you burn, marry. All right, if you burn, marry. So you don't need to in your mind. You're looking at other people with their wife and you know and all type of negativity going on in your mind, etc. The scriptures say the heart is deceitfully wicked. Who can know it? All right, now you're having all type of thoughts and etc. So it's better if you burn, get you a wife. If you burn, get you a husband. It'll be better like that. All right. But Apostle Paul said, shit, hey, I would rather you be like me, But if you burn, handle your business. Okay, keep going.
Verse 3, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband.
Right, take care of your wife. You take her out. Spend time with her. Same thing with your wife. She used to do the same thing for the husband. All right, take care of them, make sure you're good. All right, spend time together. That's what you got to do. All right, keep going.
Verse 4, the wife have not power of her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband have not power of his own body, but the wife.
Right, y'all belong to each other, man. All right, and read the next verse so I can further explain.
Verse 5, defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that saying tempt you not for your incontinency.
Right. So the point is, all right, y'all belong to one another. All right. I'm gonna just keep it real. If you want some box, your wife not supposed to be keeping the box away from you. All right. If she wants some rod, you can't keep the rod away from her. All right. But there is exceptions. All right. Exceptions to the there is quick exceptions, which is if you're fasting. All right. Obviously, if you're fasting and praying, you can't have sex. Okay. But hey, you have that little time. Then when that time's over, you know, if one of you guys burn, y'all gotta look out for one another, and that's how you keep Satan out of the mist as well. Okay, which, like I said, that saying tempt you not for your in concept contempcy. Which, let's get that word right quick. You know, we're just breaking it down as we go. We're gonna really get the real point of the lesson. But just to have some quick side notes, some quick edification. All right. Want of self control in consumption and intemperance. All right. Excess. All right. The want of self restraint. All right. Like it says once again. All right. It says that saying tempt you not for your inconsistency. All right.
Incontinency.
Incontinency. All right. Which let's also get that into Google right quick. All right. You know, because hey, Satan is what? The tempter. You know, just getting some quick once again, brothers, quick notes, man. Quick side notes, quick edification before we really get the main point. All right. It says unable to restrain natural discharge. Gun. You know, con, bro. You know. But once again, you can read the verse again, and then we can move on, bro.
First Corinthians 7 and 5. Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that
Right.
ye
So
may give,
you know. Oh, it's gonna explain. So go. Jumping the gun.
uh, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that saying tempt you not for your incontinency.
Right. So hey, after you handle your spiritualness, and you come together again. All right. These Satan, tempt you, man. All right. You try to, pull some trickery, or try to pull some bullshit, man. You know. You going?
Verse 6, First Corinthians 7 and 6. But I speak this by permission and not of commandment. For I would that all men were even as I myself. But every man have his proper gift of God, one after this manner, and another after that.
Right. So Apostle Paul is saying once again, he would rather us be like him. All right. Which Apostle Paul, he didn't deal with women. All right. He was about the ministry. Keep going.
Verse 8, I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I.
Mm-hmm.
But if they cannot contain, let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn.
Exactly. All right. It's better for you to marry than to burn. Now you burning, you feeding for some shit, you know. Now all type of thoughts coming to your mind, all type of things coming into your mind. Hey, if you burn, man, get your wife, bro. All right. Get your wife. Keep going.
Verse 10, and unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband.
Right. So, hey, now we get into the point of the lesson. All right. Read it again.
First Corinthians 7 and 10. And unto the married I command, ye not I, but the Lord, let not the wife depart from her husband.
Right. So if there's a wife, you're not supposed. If you're a wife, you're not supposed to depart from your husband. Keep going.
But and if she depart, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife.
Exactly.
But to the rest speak, I, not the Lord. If any brother have a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away.
Exactly. All right. So, hey, if any brother have a wife that believe it or not, so you might have a brother, which you gonna have situations like that. A brother where his wife believe it or not, if she be pleased to deal with you, let him not put her away. If you got a wife and she don't believe, but you believe, but she doing what you gotta do, she cleaning, she take heed to what you saying, she's obedient and etc. Take care of the kids. Don't put her away. You got a good woman on your hands. All right,
That's
keep
right.
going.
Verse 12. I mean, yeah, what was it, verse 12? Yeah, verse 12. But to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If I'm gonna just read it again. If any brother have a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. And the woman which have an husband that believeth not, if he be pleased to dwell with her, let her not leave him.
Exactly the same thing for a woman to have a husband. If he don't believe, all right, but he he's doing his husbandly duties. All right, take care of the family, take care of you. Okay, he making sure you straight. Hey, don't leave him. Okay, we not like these other camps, man. Oh, you know, sister, you gotta get your brother in this truth. Or brother, you got this amount of time. If your woman don't come into his truth at this amount of time, you gotta leave her. No, that's not scriptural. That's not biblical. Really, the scriptures speak. Really, this is what the scriptures say. All right, I'm gonna grab this right quick. Mark 10 and 9, and this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Mark 10 and 9. And what therefore the most I have joined together, let no man put asunder. So if the Lord put a man and a woman together, nobody should get in the way and break that apart. If you doing that, you're actually going to fuck off. Like these other camps that be, especially IUIC, oh, you gotta have a husband in this truth. You gotta have a wife in this truth. Now you got men and women leaving their husbands to get with other men and women. That's off, bro. That's off. That's against what the Lord says. Okay, you're causing confusion. Okay, you're causing confusion, and you're pushing forth wickedness. Okay, Lord already let us get. The Lord gave us the breakdown through Paul, man. If you got a wife that don't believe, but she is pleased to deal with you, you deal with it. If you got a husband that don't believe, but he pleased to deal with you, you deal with him. That's how it goes, man.
That's right.
All right. If they want to leave on their own, hey, they leave on their own, whatever, bro. But as of you going, nah, man, you're not in this truth. You're not about your how about Shemir outside. Bitch, get the fuck out of my house. Or nigga, get the fuck out of my house. You ain't about the Lord. You're in the wrong spirit. Okay? You're in the wrong spirit. There's hella brothers that have women that they're not in the truth. Okay, they're not in the truth, but she on point. All right. Making sure the brother good, make sure he eat, make sure he good. All right. When brothers link together, she serving, okay, she's showing forth servitude. She can get saved just because of that. She gets saved through you. Dealing with Noah, the scriptures say that Noah found favor in the sight of the Lord, and through him finding favor in the sight of the Lord, he saved himself in his household. It didn't say his wife found favor in the sight of the Lord. Him. Noah was able to bring saving to him and his household. It was through him. Dealing with Lot. Lot got delivered from Sodom and Gomorrah, him and his daughters. His wife would have got delivered with him if she didn't look back. Okay? You got it, brother.
First Corinthians 7 and 14. For the unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife,
Hmm.
and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. Else were you children unclean, but now are they holy.
Exactly. So unbelieving husband is sanctified by the wife, and the unbelieving wife is sanctified by the husband. All right. By one another, y'all good. All right. Y'all good. Y'all straight. Okay. And Lord willing, if y'all continue together, all right, y'all be saved together at the end. You know, unbelieving husband at the end. Who knows, man? Hey, for the women that have unbelieving husbands at the end, you still here, what?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, man, Satan, bro. Out of nowhere, it disconnected my Wi-Fi, added me to Infinity Wi-Fi. Satan, man.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, brother.
My camera messed up. I don't know. I can't see myself, but if you can see me,
I can see you, bro. Satan, man. But the point is, man, okay, that I was making, man, for the unbelieving husband, all right, but the believing wife, at the end, the Lord can wake him up. All right. And like I was saying, before we get out of Babylon, he gonna be calling upon those names, man. Okay. The Lord gonna show him something. He gonna wake up. All right. Just like the unbelieving wife. Once the Lord give you spiritual power and you start to do different things in the name of the Lord, she gonna believe, man.
try
Okay.
it.
You got it, brother.
1 Corinthians 7 and 15. But if the unbelieving depart, let him depart. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such cases, but God hath called us to peace.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
For what knowest thou, O wife, whether thou shalt save thy husband? Or how knowest thou, O man, whether thou shalt save thy wife?
Mm-hmm.
But as the Most High have distributed to every man, as the Lord hath called every one, so let him walk, as so ordained I in all churches.
Yeah. Salaka, let's jump down. We're gonna jump around now. Um, you could jump. We're gonna start verse 25.
Con. 1 Corinthians 7 and 25. Now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of the Lord, yet I give my judgment as one that have obtained mercy of the Lord to be faithful. I suppose therefore that this is good for the present.
Hello, hello.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
breaking up? You breaking up?
Can you
Read
hear
it
me?
again. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you now, but you was breaking up. Read verse 25 again.
Con. Let me see. First Corinthians 7 and 25. Now concerning virgins,
What the
I
hell's
have
going
no
on, bro?
commandment of the Lord, yet I give my judgment.
You was frozen, bro.
It's like the screen disappeared for a second. Yeah, I
Son,
give my judgment.
you see it? You see it though?
Yeah, it just keeps
Yeah, read.
spinning.
Keep spinning.
Yeah, like keeps
Satan.
showing a loading, bro.
Could you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
You got it, bro. You can read it again, bro.
First Corinthians 7 and 25. Now concerning virgins, I have no commandment of the Lord, yet I give my judgment, as one that have obtained mercy of the Lord to be faithful.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose therefore that this is good for the present distress. I say that it is good for a man so to be. Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife.
Right. So if you got a wife, all right, you got a wife, you got a good wife. Don't seek to be free and just be, you know, just out here single. You got a good wife, man. She
Yep.
listens, she take care of you, she makes sure things are good, make sure you straight, she pray for you. Not a lot of women praying for their husbands. Man, keep her. And if you don't got a wife, man, don't go out here seeking for a wife. You know, keep going.
Verse 28. But, and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you.
All right, you got a wife, you're gonna have trouble in the flesh. It is what it is. All right, Apostle Paul put you on game for those that want to get married. Because if you get married, you didn't sin, you didn't go off. Good. If a virgin married, she didn't go off either. At the end of the day, we burn. All right, it's better to have your wife. Okay, if you burn, it's better to have your husband if you burn. So you ain't out here, causing trouble upon yourself. Okay, get you a little wife, get you a little at home, get you a little Joan, man. All right, you got it.
Verse 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
Right, and that's another thing. There's another part to the stick. If you got a wife, be as though that you have none. All right, be as one. If you got a wife, be as one. Be as one that doesn't have a wife. And that don't mean that you going out every time a woman asks you, "Hey, you got a wife?" No, I don't got a wife. And so on and so forth. Nah, like you know, in the sense of basically, all right, I got a wife, but you know, be as one like it says, I got a wife, but be as one that doesn't have a wife. Okay, like yeah, con, but have the mindset ain't just all her. Because if you all about your wife, it's all about her. You're gonna try to like it's gonna tell you later on in this chapter, you're gonna go after the ways of the world. You're gonna try to please her, and you're gonna try to go after the ways of the world. All right. So if you got a wife, be as one that don't have a wife. Okay. You don't another thing too, you don't need to always be up your wife's ass. Sometimes be mysterious. All right. Be as one that don't have a wife, man. Okay. Go ahead.
Also, if I could add on to it, ultimately this truth comes first.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta prioritize the truth. Sometimes your wife could distract you.
Yeah.
Put you in that lovey-dovey spirit.
Right.
But continuing on, 1 Corinthians 7:30, it says, "And they that weep, as though they wept not, and they that rejoice, as though they rejoice not, and they that buy, as though they possess not, and they that use this world as abusing it, as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have you without carefulness. He that is unmarried cared for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married careth for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife."
Right. Like I just mentioned. All right. If you're not married, you don't got a wife. When you don't got a wife, you really on you wake up in the morning, how could I please the Lord? Which even if you have a wife, you still in that spirit. But when you don't have a wife, you have more time on your hand. You seeking different ways how to please the Lord. When you got a wife, like the brother mentioned, sometimes you be in that lovey dovey spirit. Now you could catch yourself getting distracted sometimes. All right. Damn, this bit damn, damn she got an attitude, bro. Damn, let me go get some flowers. Let me plan a date and shit like that. Which is nothing wrong with it, but sometimes it can cause you to be, certain situations can cause you to be overly invested. You feel me? Now you trying to please her, dealing with things of the world. Okay, too much. You know, you got it. All right.
1 Corinthians 7:34,
Hold
there
on,
is
Slack.
diff-
Can you see? Uh, um, dealing with a virgin. I'm just trying to see. Uh, really, the point. Really, we got that little point. We could have just read more, but we're gonna continue. We're gonna move on to the other precepts. Brothers. For the sake of time, and brothers, it's good. This is a good chapter. You can read it for yourself to get all the meat off the bone. But we really got, for the lesson that's at hand, we really got that point, dealing with the unbelieving wife and husband. You know, now it's really just gonna get into the virgin, and also later on, it's gonna talk about wife if her husband died. But for the sake of the time, we're gonna move on, bro. We're gonna bring us some other precepts. Um, we got this. I know this is a good one, man. I know you like this precept a while. You could start at verse 13 and read all the way to 16.
Con. It's the book of First Timothy chapter 4 verse 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. And hey, that's an order. Till the Lord comes, hey, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Supposed to be
Mm-hmm.
reading, giving attendance to reading. We're supposed to be exhorting one another. We're supposed to be paying attention to doctrine. Verse 14, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy, which we do have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. So it says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, but the laying on the hands of the presbytery, the elders and apostles. They paved the way for us.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 15, meditate upon these things. And when you meditate upon something, that means you think upon it daily. You think about it all the time. You let it, what's the word? Soak in your brain, you know? Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, which means fully, that thy profiting may appear to all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this both thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. So by you taking heed to doctrine, you following doctrine, and by you doing all these things, hey, you not only are you gonna save yourself, but you're gonna save those that hear you as well.
Right. You're gonna save you and your family.
That's right.
You're gonna save you and your family. You and your family gonna get saved. All right. That's the point of it, man. Okay. This truth, man, is very beautiful, man. Okay. The truth is very beautiful. This truth, the Bible, it has all the answers, man. The Bible has all the answers, but you have to learn it from those that have the 100% truth. And that's our elders and our apostles, a great millstone, man. All right. Like it says, laying on of the hands of the presbyteries. All right. The body, the council of elders, man. We learn the truth from them. Okay. We learn the truth from them. That's why we're able to know the breakdown of 1 Corinthians 7, dealing with an unbelieving wife and husband, how to move with it, how to deal with it. All right. Because this is brothers and sisters that come into the truth and they may believe, but their partner doesn't believe. All right. Or they may believe and their children don't believe. But there's different ways how to deal with it. You don't need to tell your husband, I'm leaving you. All right. You don't need to tell your wife, I'm leaving you. Okay. There's ways to deal with it. If she listens, she taking care of things, but she don't believe it is what it is, bro. Okay. If the Lord want to open her eyes later on, he gonna open her eyes later on. Okay. He might not want to open her eyes right there and then, but he might want to open her eyes later on, I should say. Same thing with the unbelieving husband. Okay. There's certain brothers that, they believe and they trust, they believe and they preach the word, they believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, but they partner believes in Jesus Christ. It's brothers that's in the truth. Their wives eat pork. Okay. And so on and so forth. Okay. Now you're gonna say, "Nah, I'm leaving this bitch." No. Yeah, she might be eating pork. She might be believing in Jesus Christ, but she take care of you though. She makes sure you straight. She a good woman. Don't leave her. Okay. We not like these other camps, man. We actually get into the scriptures, bro. All right. And this is the book of Acts chapter 16, verse 31. It says, let me see.
That's a spirit, bro.
Oh, you had this?
Bro, I was just thinking about that in my head.
Huh.
I was gonna ask you if you had it.
I had it, man. Shit. This is another good chapter to read, brothers. For the sake of time, once again, we're gonna start a certain place, man. We can start at verse 27.
Ka.
Well,
This is
I'll read it.
okay. Ka.
Hey, Acts chapter 16, verse 27. And the keeper of the prison, waking out of his sleep and seeing the prison doors open, he drew out his sword and would have killed himself, supposing that the prisoners had been fled. And Paul cried with a loud voice, saying, Do thyself no harm, for we are all here. Then he called for a light and sprung in and came trembling and fell down before Paul and Silas, and brought them out and said, Sirs, what must I do to be saved? Verse 31 is the point. And they said, Believe on the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and thou shalt be saved in thy house. So just by the jailer, by him believing, he's going to be able to save himself and his house. All right. Does that mean his wife has to believe? No, it says plainly, if you believe,
Yep.
it can save you and your house. Okay. Same thing with a believing woman and an unbelieving husband. You believe, you keep serving the Lord, you keep doing what you gotta do, and the Lord gonna save your husband and your children, your family if you got one. Okay, it's on both ways. It's both ways, man. Okay. Hey, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, and verse 7. By faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Faith. The point is, man, move with fear, prepare an ark to the saving of his house. To the saving of his house. And he was able to save his house. All right. He was able to save his house through the act that he did, man. Okay. We don't. The scriptures don't tell you that Noah's wife believed. We don't know it. It's not written. Okay, it's not written if Lot's wife believed, but she was about to get saved. These different things ain't written. They ain't certain things ain't go extremely into detail, but we have those key clues. All right, come on, man. That's what it is, man. All right, I don't know how plainer we can make it. How plainer we can make it. It's plain enough. You know, but yeah, that's it. That's it, man. You know, something just quick through the spirit, man. How to, the scriptures going into how to deal with it, man. Okay, how to deal with it, how to go about it, man. I know brothers come to this truth, be very zealous, but let me grab that right quick, man. Don't be over righteous much, bro. It's the book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldst thou destroy thyself? Right, man.
Hmm.
Hey, bro, keep it simple. Well, your wife not in the truth. Now you're gonna leave your wife. Not now you struggling. All right. She was probably helping you pay your bills. You know, when you were too tired to cook, she cooked. All right, or you was working every time you came home. It was a cooked meal there. Nah, bro, she don't believe, man. I'm in the truth, man. I'm about y'all about my shot. My wife don't believe, man. I'm about to leave this woman, man.
No, you're wrong.
You're wrong, bro. Same thing for a wife, man. My husband don't believe. I'm for to leave. I'm for to get me a man of the Lord. The Lord gonna judge you. Do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. All right. Do not do that. Okay. They doing well to you. Like I tell you in 1 Corinthians 7 again, man. All right. Where is that? Uh, you know, if they be, pleased to deal with you, keep them, hey, don't put them away. Now, if they want to leave, that's on them. All right. If they want to leave, that's on them. Oh, certain brothers go through that. Okay. Oh, you in this truth? I can't do it. You never heal for the kids. All that bullshit. All right, you're not here for the kids. You don't want to go to on the day you're supposed to go to camp. You don't want to go to the beach with me and the family. I'm leaving. If they leave, all right, cool. If she want to leave, all right, cool. In due time, Lord gonna bless you with somebody else. All
Con.
right. If you know, it just is. That's a breakdown. Isaiah 4:1's coming, bro.
That's right.
You know. If your husband leave, con. Hey, it is what it is, man. All right. The Lord, at the end of the day, the Lord gonna work everything out, bro. But this was the point of the lesson. I really ain't no point of really ranting. The point was made, Lord willing. Okay. Once again, the title is having an unbelieving husband or wife, how to really deal with it. Okay. So yeah, you brothers that have wives, do what you gotta do, man. Do your due benevolence. All right. Your wives and husbands. You got wives, you got husbands. Do your due benevolence. Defraud not your bodies. If you fast and prayer, all right, that's understandable. But after that, may y'all come together again. All right, that Satan tempt you not of your incontinence. All right, y'all come back together, man. All right, at least Satan try to pull some bullshit on you or your wife. you know, y'all come back together, man. But that's the point, brothers. This was not meant to be long. Just something quick through the sprint by y'all about Shemal Shai, how to deal with that situation. Anything you want to say, brother?
Mm, that's it.
Come on, come on. All right, so hey, Lord, this was edifying. We're gonna end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chak, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all true sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth to lead. To you, we say shalom.
Shalom.